Okay, my 76-year-old dad is in town for a couple weeks. He drove in from Georgia, stopped by Texas to see my sister. He's been carnivore now for a couple years, and yesterday when he got here he wanted to play some basketball. I'll take a little video of him doing that right now. All right, you can see for a 76-year-old man, he's doing pretty darn well. He is moving well. Lighting up the basketball court. I'm not sure if I can beat him in horse right now. So I could dunk, and then he would be in trouble there. But that goal, just to be honest, is a little bit low. It's probably about 9.2. But we have it for our kids. But anyway, so he's been carnivore for 2 years or so. Prior to that, he was having some health issues, a lot of neck arthritis, some blood pressure issues, a few other things. Went carnivore, and I should say he's about 90% carnivore, because I think he cheats a little bit with things like ice cream and some fruit here and there. But I mean, for the most part, bacon and eggs every day, hamburger is what his diet is, about 90%. As you can see, he's not frail. He's 6'1", he's around 220, quite honestly. He still needs to lose another 10 pounds or so. He was about 240 when he started carnivore. He's not much of an exercise guy. As much as I get on him and do that, I'd do better if he'd start lifting some weight. He's never lifted weights in his life, so he would do better if he started lifting, doing some resistance training. We're going to get him out there hiking some trails. He's going to be playing ball every day while he's here, and I'll see what I can maybe get him on a little exercise routine. But anyway, it can show you that carnivore diet is suitable for anyone of any age, quite honestly. Little kids can do it. And again, this is the point. I mean, get your nutrition from meat. Make meat an essential part of the diet. Don't make it a condiment. Don't become plant-based like the sort of the vegan advocates would have you do. Eat meat, cut out junk food. You'll have a good quality of life. You will thrive. You'll maintain muscle mass. You'll maintain function. It is so important to do that. In my view, add in resistance training, make sure you stay lean, and you'll be probably in the top 1% of people out there, if you can just do that, particularly as you age. And so, interesting from the basketball, he's told me he hadn't shot a basketball since 1995, and so it's pretty incredible. He's out there nailing 15-foot jumpers and that sort of stuff, and still moving pretty well. So we'll see how the week goes. We'll have some games of, I don't know if maybe we'll play one-on-one or some more. So that's one of the things we used to do as a kid. We'd play basketball for all hours, when I was a kid growing up, and so it's good to have Dad still around doing that stuff. Interestingly, he had colon cancer several years ago, 6-7 years ago. Had a small part of his colon taken out. He's had colonoscopy since going carnivore, and the colon was completely clean. He recently had his heart evaluated with a stress echo. Doctor said no issues whatsoever, so he's doing great, and shows that a meat-heavy diet, carnivore diet, and he's been eating, bacon and eggs his whole life, quite honestly. So it wasn't much of a switch for him to cut out the other garbage, which he didn't much care for. One of the funny stories I remember as a kid, he would force me to eat these damn vegetables, and I never liked them. I didn't like tomatoes, I didn't like onions, I didn't like peppers and stuff like that. Spinach, parents would make me do that, and it comes to turn out, I asked my dad later in life, and he said, yeah, I don't like those things never did. So I asked him, why the heck did you make me eat them? He didn't have a really good answer. I remember one time eating some meatloaf, and it had a bunch of onions in there, and I didn't like onions, never did. And I asked him why, why there's onions in there, and he said, well, you can't even taste them. So my smart aleck response was that, well, if you can't taste them, why put them in? And he just, shut up and eat your meatloaf, kid. Anyway, so good to have Dad out here. I'm looking forward to spending a couple weeks with him. And we'll talk to you guys on the next video. Hope you guys have parents and they're doing well, and you can influence them to eat enough meat to maintain stay healthy, guys. Cut out the junk food, cut out the sugary stuff, cut out the processed foods. Focus on meat, get plenty of meat in there, and you're going to thrive. All right, guys, take care.